from 1987. We have this boat today. It is 4010 and it's called Police Patrol Boat or Police Rescue Boat. Take your pick there. And I don't have my instructions for this one, annoyingly. So we're just going to build from a PDF. And that is stage 1 on the instructions. Put that down, basically. So stage 2 is this. With blue seat here. And a 2x3 blue brick here. And what looks like a 1x2 brick and a 1x2 plate in blue on this little stud here. It's already in the boat. Right, there it is. Stage 3. So stage 3 is putting this plate on there, putting the weight in there. Okay, and one more block on there. Okay, and now on here we have a what's that, 6x6 plate on there, and another 1x2 blue brick there. We've got this modified plate here with a bar attached to it. Okay, that's stage 4. Stage 5 has a steering wheel attached to that. There's some red air tanks hanging on there. Got this white bar across the back, and then 2 slopes and 2 ones here I need. So I've got a slope here, and that's going to be opposite there, isn't it, obviously. So another one there. Okay, and at this end we've got an inverted slope there, and then an inverted slope here. Okay, and 1x2 brick there, 1x2 brick there. Now for some reason, if somebody would care to comment on this, but boats like this are far and away my most popular videos. Generally we get a couple of hundred overall, a bit more sometimes 1,000, but most boats get over a couple of thousand views, and I've no idea why that is. If anybody wants to suggest a reason why that is, I'm very welcome to hear it, but I don't mind, you know. But people say to me, what's the most popular type of video? And I just never really know, because nothing seems that popular. You do a certain thing, you think, oh, that went well, I'll do loads more in that series or that type of set, and they don't go as well. But I have to say, boats, you know, this sort of boat seems to be consistently the most popular. We'll see. Now I've said that, this one will probably have about 30 views. So we'll see how we go. At the time of recording, boats seem to be the most popular type. Right, we can't put that in the middle, so it's going to go to one side, I think, there. A little light, torch, searchlight. Okay, stage 7 has 2 1x2 plates on there. There's one this side and one that side. We've got some windows. Maybe they could have been round windows or porthole windows, but that would have meant designing a new brick. They obviously weren't prepared to do that. Some slopes there, the 3x1s. Okay, what else do we need? Nothing else yet? Nope. This trans-light blue window here. And then 2 2x3 plates on here, is that right? Yeah, must be. And then a red tile Sans Red Torpedo, the green version. Okay, stage 9. Well, stage 9 is a bit big contraption on this. So we get our... Oh no, the scarlet goes the other way around, so I'm just going to put it around that way. And then we want the instructions show a plain one, not with ridges on, but I'm not sure about that. I'll check that. I want a one on either side of this. How do they then go on then? This is weird. Right, I'll do this bit first before I do. And that goes on there. That seems to be it there. And then that across there like that. A bit dirty, isn't it? But anyway. And this sits on there, is that right? Yes. Right, we're missing some here. That's right, we're missing these 1x2 plates that I've somehow missed off. Just go there next to those tiles. And then this plate goes across here. What's that? 8. Like that. Put these bars at the front, like that. And then they have a, again these are supposed to be searchlights I think, but it's a mega frame with a light on there. Something about there. Second one in I think. Might be further in than that, but who knows. A bit hard and a very grainy PDF. Okay, we've got this final bit then with 2 white antenna, yellow light on top of that. That sits on there. And then a sort of radar dish here, which goes on the tap, which then goes on one of these plates here. Oh, I've just dropped. That then sits on there. Bloke with the radio, here he comes, just standard, very standard policeman. You'd have a life jacket or something, wouldn't you, or something to denote that. Just remember a really awful sitcom of Richard Wilson, called Duck Patrol. But anyway, he's going to steer there. And there it is then, that's 4010 from 1987. It's the police patrol boat or police rescue boat. And there it is from the inside. I like how they got air tanks for diving, but no sort of diving helmets or anything else. Just that. Nice table to sit at and do nothing. Could have had a little computer or something on there, couldn't it? I like the flipping up bit there. That's quite good. Maybe could have had police on there or something, because it's a bit plain. We've got police there, but on the actual body of the boat, but maybe on there, I don't know. But there we go, it's completed. So please do like this video and subscribe to the channel, because there'll be more things coming soon, especially boats. If you like boats, you've got more boats. Bye.